Greetings. Hi. Wait, no, I actually don't want to do that when I'm Gacha king. That's when I play Neo. I wait for it to load, only to close it. Revert. I said Wuthering Waves. I don't know if I want to play that first. Maybe Chaos Zero Nightmare instead. Maybe Word Game. Word Game. The bubble in my throat when RA. Bling. Lobby. Wow. That was just a guess. Seeing O and L. Um, Connections. Is it often? Gremlin, Tremors, Sinner, Jaws. They're all horror movies. Lima, Phoenix, Osaka. I mean, these are all cities, but is it Nadal or is it Celis? I don't know. I don't know the last city. Oh, nice. It's not called nice, huh? It's like niche, Nietzsche. I don't know, something like that. I was gonna say I see rotator. I thought rotator cuff. A jacket has cuffs too, though, right? I kind of feel like that's not anything though. Wait. I refer Celis rotator. These are all palindromes. Yeah, there you go. I don't know what this last one is. Starting with slang for zero. Wow, that's obtuse. Jack, not a squat, zip. I've seen this game before, but I don't know what it is. Maybe not. I don't know at all. Planet of Lana. Never even heard of that. I don't know what this is. Those look like raving rabbits at first. Looks like Star Wars, isn't it? Is that like the rebel symbol? No, I have no idea what this is. Is this that one furry game? Uh, what was it called? Gun. I cannot remember what that game is called. I don't think it is that though. Skylanders. Oh, okay. This is Riku. If you walk away. Quick draw, two players is a wizard duel. Um, Dog. It's not that game. Baby rocking, fake shaving, launch titles. Uh, Dodad. This sounds like a PlayStation Move game or like a VR game. Isn't Job Simulator another one? It's not that. I don't know at all. Sounds very WarioWare-ish, but I know the Wii didn't launch with that. Oh, that 1-2 Switch game though. Yes, that the Switch did launch with this game. I remember. Wow, I remembered at the very end there. I could have guessed that earlier. I just, just took time. None of those clues got me to the answer. I just took time. That's all I was trying to say. Another no system. Breath of the Wild, no modern system. It's not even on Nintendo. It's not single player only. Dude, it's third person in-house engine. None of these. It's not fantasy, not survival. Would you call Zelda survival? I guess the heat, hot and cold mechanics are survival. But that's really it. I guess the durability part is kind of survival-esque. The fact that you have to constantly scavenge. Okay. I don't know if I would call it sandbox. Sandbox elements, but I wouldn't put these genres in it. I wouldn't call it a sandbox game or a survival game. Drama? Same thing. None of these I would say define it. Um, and it's not an RPG. I will always die on that hill. It's an adventure game. They don't even have adventure up there. Zelda is like the classic is a classic online argument of is Zelda an RPG? Whoops. And the answer is no. I was thinking of a racing game. So like Need for Speed, action. But whatever it is, it's on PlayStation. Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gear Solid is on PC, isn't it? That was also 98. I probably am not gonna figure what this is. Figure out what this is. Tomb Raider. Like Tomb Raider, like two, not Tomb Raider. Give me a clue. Oh, a sports game? Yeah, I wasn't thinking that. Thing is that what sports game is third person and not isometric? Tennis maybe? Oh, but not on PlayStation. NHL. Well, they've got 94. I actually did play NHL 98 forever ago. It was like one of the few PC games we had. I liked it. I actually liked that game. I thought it was funny because it had a fighting game in it. Like when they would fight, I always was trying to force that mini game. Um, NBA Live 2K. They don't have any of the old stuff. So then, what if I did say NBA Jam? Why is this? Oh, because of how many systems there are. Madden 94. I don't know. Baseball. Baseball. I did actually play a baseball uh game on the PS1. I don't remember what it was called actually. I don't remember what it was called. All right, we don't know what it is. Pro Skater. Wow, that's actually a good one. Wow. That's a good one. Yep, I skipped that. I don't think I ever played the first Pro Skater. I only played 2, 3, and 4. Oh snap! The music's gonna get me canceled. Um, give me guess the game. Something top down. Is this Halo Wars? Yep. I wouldn't have gotten it from that first one. This one kind of has that Bungie look to it. I thought this game was cool. I only ever played the demo of it though, way back in the day. We are the lazy generation. Guess the logo. I don't know. I don't know what that is. Calendly? I don't know. Detroit Free Press. Whatever. This is dumb. I wonder what that could be. Oh, there's a specific. I don't know if it's iPad or iPod. This one's dumb. I don't like it. Oh, that's just the Google phone. Oh, it's Google Voice. It's FedEx. Round. Okay, yeah, dumb. I'm not a movie guy. I'm not a book guy. Guess the phrase. Oh, I did try this one. It's really, really weird. Word that comes after both Dewey Decimal System. Word that comes before world problems. First world problems. Law is like this isn't really anything because you can't just like solve it. You can't be like you have to get all the clues, then you can solve the phrase. It's shown to in much storm reportage. I don't know. The forecast? Weather? I mean, it just straight up tells you what letter you need to hit. I don't know what I don't know, man. Part that must agree with the verb in a grammar class. I have no idea. Take the first letters of Apple, Coca Cola, and Tesla to spell this short verb. A C act? Really don't. Add the suffix ation, meaning the act of, to a verb to cry out suddenly. Word that completes the school schedule, a school subject, AP English, literature. This is like I said, this is so dumb. I have no idea what this is. It started with an A, right? Oh no. B C D E F A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U V W X. Is it exhale? A B C I E A O U Y C. Exclaim? No. Oh, exclamation. It said Asian. Oh, Mation. Mation. Yeah. Okay, I was thinking totally wrong there. Part that must agree. U R S T U A V. Oh, a subject. A B C D E F. After what? Aftermath. How is that clue related to that? Lop off the first five letters of the word aftermath, which is just math. Word that comes after both decimal in math class An exclamation in English class. What? I have no idea what it's trying to say. What is that clue? Get to the point. Yeah, then dude, that's seriously terrible. I have a half of a mind to believe that this is created by AI because it's so dumb. Like, there's no way this is curated by a real person. Oh, yeah, that's Wuthering Waves, I guess. Do I woo-wah? Or do I Chaos Zero Nightmare? Can I purge everything in here? Or I'm not gonna do much woo-wahing. Because I actually wanted to play Neo, but then I was like, let me log in real quick to woo-wah. What just happened? Dang, Girls Frontline actually looks pretty good on mobile, but I don't know how well it runs. Some early woo-wah music. I remember being disappointed with the music when this game launched because I was like, dude, it has so much music and audio vocabulary, frequencies and reverberation and forte, intro, outro. Yet the music sucks. I'm looking at doing something on my phone real quick.
The stars rest in silence, awaiting their fated journey.
I need to. I have enough Google points to get something free. But I wanted free. And it's just the fact that to use Google points, I have to log in on Google. So I had to download a $30 game. $30
Did
gig. 30
anything
gig
happen?
game. I can use this coupon. Sucks they don't have any specific. I just need to get a generic gift card. Wait a second. You can't double up gift cards, huh? Because what I want is 15 bucks. And I don't think I can do a 10 and a 5. I didn't think about that. I don't think you can. Yeah, I don't think you can double up coupons.
Oh.
Hold on, before I claim this, what does it
Did
say?
anything happen?
You can only use one coupon per transaction. Hold on though. Is this is different because this is credit. Yeah, this is credit and not a coupon. I'm doing it.
The stars rest in silence, awaiting their fated journey.
Yep, your credit balance is 15 bucks. Now, I'm probably still gonna have to pay taxes, huh? Which is stupid. My payment was declined? Why was it declined? So, okay. I need to add money because I have exactly 15 bucks. And it's $14.99 plus tax. This is stupid. It doesn't tell me how much the tax is, though. Can I... Can I not just add points to my account, or no?
The stars rest in silence, awaiting their fated journey.
It would be 1608. This is so dumb. Hold on. I gotta figure this out.
Oh.
There I was thinking I was being sly.
Did anything happen?
I don't know if I could even add money. It doesn't look like that's a thing. Okay, buy credit. And the cheapest you can buy is $10. That's so dumb. Cheapest on like Amazon is $15. Oh my goodness. What's really dumb is I can't like
Rest in silence,
it won't let
awaiting
me
their
be like,
fated
oh, would you
journey.
like to use your balance and then cover the rest with your card? Like, yeah, that's fine. No, it just says you don't have enough money. Hold on 1 second. What if I click something that's like $50? Does it give me that option? It does. No, no, no. You can't be dumb.
The stars rest in silence, awaiting their
Oh my
fated journey.
gosh. So it won't let me buy this and split the difference because the difference is too close. I know that there's credit card fees.
The stars
When you use
rest
your
in
credit card. I mean,
silence,
you know, I work
awaiting
freelance. I
their
already know
fated
this.
journey.
But the point is that that's the cost of doing business. And it looks like, and the credit card fees, right, might be like $1 per purchase or something like that. And it looks like I said, it won't let me buy this. Hold on. What if I click something that's $20? What does it say? Yeah, it lets me split the
Did anything
difference.
happen?
So dumb. So let me buy something then that's $5. And see if it lets me split the difference. What I'm trying to say is I know that they're doing that because they don't want to lose money on this transaction, because they would be losing money on the transaction. It would be a net negative for them. Credit card fees just to charge me $1.
The stars rest in silence, awaiting their fated journey.
Hold on, I think I know how to do this. It looks like you can buy the bundle is $15, but it looks like you can get it for $10 and then $5. I think. You're not actually saving any money.
The stars rest in silence, awaiting their fated journey.
You're not saving any money getting the bundle. The bundle is just a bundle.
The stars rest in silence, awaiting their fated journey.
Oh, wait a second. No, I was actually right the first time. I was actually wrong. The reason why it wouldn't let me charge my bank was because the tax was making it okay. It was actually like a software error. Like the issue was I had $15 credit, but what I wanted was $14.99. So it was therefore I should be able to buy it, right? But the tax is what pushes it over. We figured it out though. We got it. Okay, Google, turn off D bedroom heater. Always hesitant to have it do that because the heater is literally right next to me. It's easier to reach over and turn it off than it is to have Google turn it off for me. But because it's on a smart plug, if I turn it off, then I can't control it remotely. I really need to fly.
At your disposal. The symphony of life. Are we there yet?
You know G means life, right? Yeah. I want it to be co-op because I'm in Dream of a Rusted Sword Part 1. It's 3, yep. Lost an hour. Start working overnights on daylight saving when you fall back an hour. Because you literally just have to work an extra hour. Stopped caring. Do I main story? I'll do a couple of objectives, maybe. Like, see that? I was like, why?
Will the approaching sounds be beautiful enough?
The Exostrider is surrounded by water. Perfect chance to test out that bike Dr. Luke modified for us.
Right, I didn't like her English voice.
Are you ready for the end?
Imeth, once you get all your power back, will people be able to see you again?
Hard to say. There's no precedent for my situation. It's all just theory.
You're gonna be singing
it
over the
works?
lyrics, or the
What would you
lyrics
wanna
gonna
do
be
then?
singing over the voices
Haven't
again?
decided, but I'm definitely going on a proper tour of the academy. If that happens, can you come with me?
That conversation right there is such a death flag, dude.
Look, it's sleeping.
When this is all over, I would like to take a nice long walk. Won't you come with me? Such a death flag.
Look, we've reached the Exostrider's feet. Once I find more pieces of my existence here, I'll be strong enough to face Sigillum. We take that thing down, and this is all over.
Okay. You know, I complain about the easiness of this game, but when I think about, like, say, Final Fantasy 14, the story quests are pretty easy in that, too.
Imeth!
So she gets captured.
It's throwing up barriers to block my path. Need to find a way out of here first.
Okay.
Sigillum isn't just after the reactor core. It's targeting my frequency and Imeth's piloted control of the Exostrider as well. What exactly is it planning?
I should play Final Fantasy 14.
Enough! No more of this stupid idea, Sigillum.
Imeth!
If destroying you is the only way to protect him, then so be it. Damn it!
The silence there.
Force reboot. Not while I'm here. Don't even think about it.
Yeah, dude, her voice is so bad.
Imeth can't fully control the Exostrider. She needs my help. It's like Imeth is doing everything she can to keep Sigilum away from me. Then there's the Strider Gate. There must be a connection.
Oh, I am supposed to be clicking.
It's already speaking more clearly now. I can't let it drain any more of his frequency. Gotta pull it inside. Gotta end this for good.
I mean, she said that this is the end, but I didn't think I was actually at the end.
Are you alright, Imeth?
Alright, yeah, we're in here.
All good. Inside the Exostrider, I'm the one.
You can't use her. I was kind of thinking that because I was like, they usually let you use the characters in the story, but her abilities are a straight spoiler. And well, there you go, because they locked them. You can't use her abilities.
Swift and resolute. One with the sounds.
From the sky!
Swift and resolute. None shall whisper. Nowhere to hide. One with the sound.
I said, shut up! That is not home! I won't allow anyone. Don't worry. It will end soon.
I actually do want to read this. If she casts her skill within a certain time after performing a basic attack, she can cast chain skill. Okay, none of this makes sense. This is just all tuning. When her synchronization rates reach 50%. Okay. This is pretty much stuff that I inferred just with actual vocabulary that makes absolute zero sense.
Body damage. Ready to launch. Light up.
No tricks. I'm a
Projection.
light show of the finale. Fire! Starlight over the seas.
Scorch through the void.
I mean, I guess I'll see here.
That smile.
Sparks. Ignite the world.
Crash now.
Light wings activated.
Stars shine tonight.
Swift and resolute. One with focus. Bad timing. None shall whisper.
Oh, we're not done.
What exactly are you hiding from me?
Wow.
Delegate you. I will protect you.
Ina, haven't you noticed you're not yourself right now?
Rover sounds weird here.
System integration complete.
A might.
Solar flare.
Heroes on. Lights up.
Lilacs checked.
My existence is fading.
Okay. Why am I getting hit by everything?
Ready to launch.
Starlight over the seas.
Scorch through
Oh, what the heck happened to my stream? I just realized that my stream
Target destroyed.
froze. You can still hear it. So why did it just do that? Where is it? Capture card right there. That's weird. This sounds like they got Camellia to do the music for them. Like, this absolutely sounds like rhythm game music. Something you'd hear in, like, Sound Voltex, Beat Mania.
Timing.
Whirling out. Come on, little one. Come on.
Stars. Light up tomorrow.
Enter on cue.
System integration.
Fly high.
Truth. Reach the cosmos. Light wings activated.
Stars shine tonight. Starlight over the seas.
Scorch through the void. Solar flare.
Swift and resolute.
He's literally doing unlimited blade works. Okay, I'm absolutely parrying that.
Consumed by time. One with the sounds. The shadows of purpose. Break here. Be gone. None shall whisper. One more time.
Projection.
Heroes on! Lights up!
Line lights checked.
Trajectory. Shadow descends. Keep it together. The shadows of purpose. Break here. Imeth and Sigilum are gone.
I totally thought I was gonna be stuck slow walking, right? RP walking.
Is this Imeth's old door? Since she can resonate with the Exostrider, even after her body was destroyed, her frequency must have merged with it.
So she could play the guitar, and the drums, and sing? And the... No, that is a guitar. I thought that was a bass.
Stars look like thousands of bright stars. I've gazed at for thousands of time. Da, 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 da.
Goodbye.
You build a world of miracles, surrounding the precious. The stream of shimmering daily movements return way to my
A photo.
soul. Stop me from drifting in my feet, that solid ground to stand. So we sing together. Every light I'm giving all goes back to you, goes back to you.
Poster.
A poster of Fleet Snowfluff's fan meeting.
Poster's neatly stuck to the wall, but the bottom right corner hasn't fully adhered. You left it gently to see something scrawled messily on the back. I'll do anything. Guess that means I don't really care about anything. What? Singing, piloting the Exostrider, it's all the same. I don't care. But saving the world, will I oversee the day?
I am Imeth, the Academy Star, a synchronist, a savior. Please,
Don't look
look
for
at
me.
me. piloting the Exostrider. Huh. It doesn't matter to me. But if this is what it takes to lighten his burden and ease his pain... Saving the world. Huh. Nothing but a pair of shackles. Heavy, eternal shackles.
Well, she's actually pretty nihilistic. Is that what we're saying here?
No. He can't ever know this. I must keep this secret. Bury the truth deep.
That was pretty implied that when you meet her. She's smiling through everything. And you're just like, dude, you know, you can be cheery, but then you can be forcing yourself. And you're clearly forcing yourself.
Why?
I can say that
It hurts.
I like this story. I'm trying to think. Do I like this story the most? Probably. I mean, 1.0 story was a massive blah. I did think it kind of got better during Mount Firmament, but it was still just kind of blah.
What should I do?
2.0 is where I started, you know, being like, yeah, this is pretty good. I just thought 2.0 story got dragged on a little too much. Like, I felt like if it was wrapped up when you killed the Threnodian, and that was it, it would have been a lot better.
I can't go back.
But I didn't really like the whole Greek area with Augusta and Juno and Lupa. I didn't really like that part. But I liked the Forlova part. You could probably say the Forlova part was my favorite. And I would say that this is better. This doesn't mean it's perfect. Because she was the first one you didn't save. Why are you laughing?
Oh, are you talking to me? I just heard the most hilarious story. Couldn't help myself. Since you asked, how about I tell you? Once upon a time, there was a black cat who set out to save the world. Why? Because everyone told the cat it was a savior. The cat didn't get it. When it opened its big golden eyes, it was just stuck in this tiny cardboard box. And inside that tiny box, it was crammed full of even tinier little creatures. The cat was shocked. It had to tiptoe around, careful not to step on anyone. These tiny creatures, even living in their tiny box, had so much misery, so many disasters, constantly just waiting for the other shoe to drop. Please save us, they begged. Even if they hadn't asked, the cat would have helped anyway, because that... And so the cat took up its sword. Oh always fighting, always talking, always roving. Saving the world over and over. Until one day, it realized the cardboard box had been sealed shut. Isn't that right? It's just a... But in such a laughable story, somehow everyone else gets to be happy. The ones who relied on the cat, the ones who hated the cat, they all got exactly what they wanted. But what about the cat? It wants to go home, but no one remembers. The box is sealed shut, and the ones who put the cat in there have already turned their backs on it. Even the cat itself has forgotten. Isn't that so absurdly laughable?
Oh, I thought we were like side scrolling there.
My head's been loud. There's this question that just spins and spins up. I still don't have the answer. Now that you're here, I want to ask you what you think. That person is my family. Family is supposed to look out for each other, protect each other. So I want to do... He doesn't say it, but I can see it. All the stuff piled up inside him.
Is that a location we
The more
recognize?
you hide, the less you share. But I saw him recently, and I think he seems more carefree than before. The sunlight in Jinzhou, the flowers in the Black Shores, it made me happy, truly happy for him. I guess forgetting can be a blessing if you don't remember. So I started thinking, maybe I shouldn't tell him what I saw in Void Space.
This is like the story in Baldur's Sky. I had to think about that.
All that pain he carried about his home, it's gone now.
That story pissed me off though, which
Why
is
bring
why I
it
stopped
back?
reading it.
If not knowing is happier, why ruin it?
But people need to know the truth. Neither of these questions are wrong. Neither of these answers are wrong.
Even if the truth destroys that happiness, I can't. I don't want to see him hurt.
There's a...
I want to protect him. We all need
Never
a little
mind.
hope to keep going, right? I want him to hold on to that hope. What Sigillum said is unnecessary. It's been feeding on his frequency, trying to complete itself. spouting things that should have stayed unsaid, things that would ruin his peace. I must destroy it before it spills the truth. I brought it into this world. Nothing truly matters. None. But you have to believe what you're doing has meaning. That's the only way to keep moving forward. And that's why.
Stop, Imeth.
I told you to stay out of this.
I know you did this for me. To protect my happiness. And I'm grateful. But it's over now. I need to hear it. All of it. Whatever the truth is, it's my burden to carry. My choice to make. Carrying this on your own hasn't been easy, has it?
Do you really want this? Even if it changes nothing? Even if it only weighs you down?
Things only weigh on us because they matter.
All right then. Back when we lived together, you once told me you'd come from a faraway place. That you were on Solaris to carry out a mission. Current research suggests the Exostriders and Sentinels were made with technology from the same civilization. I think that civilization is the faraway homeland you spoke of. You never spoke of it to me or anyone else again. So I kept it to myself. Until I died and slipped into void space as a digital ghost. As I wandered through the ruins devoured by the Threnodian, I stumbled upon a faint frequency. Your frequency. Time is chaotic inside void space. There's no but I could feel your warmth in it, guided by its strange connection to other frequencies. I traced my way through countless overlapping spaces until that was when I realized that Exostriders were built to transport Sentinels.
Okay.
They trekked through stars to deliver Sentinels to Solaris. Until, during one jump, the Threnodian Aleph-1 must have noticed them. Its hunger had festered for so long that not even devouring the entire universe could sate it now. That frequency then led me to another relic consumed by the Threnodian. A creation built by the same makers of the Exostriders. It was beyond my understanding. I could only guess its purpose. A communication satellite. And within its ruined shell, I discovered frequencies tied to you. From those fragments, I saw the messages you sent home. Not about your mission, but full of longing. You said you wanted to go home, even if just to lay eyes on it one more time.
Interesting.
But their reply was a rejection, because it wasn't part of your mission. They were the ones who cut communications. They ignored every wish you had outside your mission. They forced you into this life of roving. And still, you crossed the stars to fulfill their wish. How could they? How dare they treat you like that? In that moment, I was drowning in pain. I didn't know how to help you. I didn't know if I should tell you. I didn't know what future you'd even want. That's when your frequency I'd been carrying with me, it was corrupted by the void matter. It tore through my power, and Sigilum was born. It was born from my mind, from all my worry. At first, it acted on nothing but the instinct to go home. It craved your frequency, trying to make itself whole, trying to seize access to my piloting control.
So it could reactivate the Exostrider and cross...
Exactly. The more of your frequency it consumed, the more coherent it became. This is what I've been keeping.
I'm glad you chose to tell me this, Imeth. Hearing this, it's a lot to process. I'd be lying if I said it wasn't. I just need time to figure out my next move. This homeland of mine. Even saying it feels strange to me, but don't worry. The journey I've had since losing my memories, the hope I found, that's mine to keep. No one can take that.
Sounds like you took your own memories
Saving
before.
the world, I never saw it that way. The people and civilizations I met, they saved themselves. I was just there to help. Jinjo's soldiers fought through retroact rain till dawn. The Black Shore's bloom bearers ran themselves ragged across distant lands. Renacita's factions all dared to defy the dark tide. The High Roy's people never stopped reaching for the stars.
Doors?
I'm no savior who fell from the sky, and no one ever saved themselves by waiting for one. There's been plenty I couldn't do. Losses I couldn't prevent. Sacrifices I had to accept. But I'd do it all again. Every bit of it. If this was a mission from my past, I'd be lying if I said I didn't care what they thought of me now. But that's a question for later. Right now, we have more important threats to face. The fact that I choose this path even without my memories, that tells me this is who I am. I can't stand by while the lament brings suffering. I care about this world too much.
But I'm afraid you'll feel alone.
With everyone here? With you here? Not a chance. I will be there for everyone.
As we head
We
toward our
toward
shared
shared
future. Leaving the past behind. Alright. Okay. He says his catchphrase.
Well, as I said, I was literally complaining. I'm tired of not knowing about his past. Well, we finally figured it out. Even if all of that was inferred, like none of that was really new to me, other than the hearing that the Exostrider was used as a vessel for the Sentinels. Everything else was inferred. I admit from one outside source.
So, this is your choice. Is it worth it?
That's what I was saying. I had come across somebody who was like, this story is heavily based off of a different one, a book that is about a civilization who kind of lords of over smaller ones. And this civilization keeps being wiped out. And they are doing everything that they can to stop this civilization. There's a book that's like that. I don't know what it was, and it's just a distant memory now. So I don't remember that synopsis, very clearly. But they're like, I infer that this game takes a lot from it, and that's what you are. You are a traveler from another world sent here. A much more advanced civilization sent here to save this one. But even if so, a lot, I guess, but none of that was ever really confirmed. So I guess this is the game pretty much explicitly telling you that for the first time. Like, I don't think the game ever really hinted to that ever before until now. No, I'm totally lying. What am I talking about? I guess when you think about how throughout the whole story, everybody knows you, everybody knows who you are, and you're literally the chosen one, but you're the chosen one from your own design. You're literally the chosen one because you did everything, saying that you'll be back, and this is you being back just without your memories. I guess at no point is it inferred that you aren't from this planet. Just that you were here before. You were clearly some kind of heroic figure from the past. That's all that's inferred. So I guess once again, this is the first time it even hinting towards that you're not from this planet. And you were literally sent here to save it. You were literally a chosen one. Meaning of the path ahead is my decide. I like that they used his catchphrase. I like that. I'll protect everyone as we head towards our shared future.
I know where I'm going now. That's what matters. Not where I started.
Sorted. What's up with his accent?
And keep going,
That's not the first time he said it like that.
no matter what.
The core. It's returned to the Exostrider. It's one step closer to finally awakening.
I just want to know.
And you? Your power should be restored now that Sigilum is gone.
Never mind. I'll keep shut.
It's more than restored. The core's return has rebuilt my frequency from the ground up. I'm a full Exostrider resonator now.
Hee.
My original body is still gone, of course. I'll always be a ghost in the machine. But my existence is now strong enough to be detected. It's like a faint current turning into a bright, flickering spark.
So will others be able to see you now?
That's right. Guess our little road trip movie's come to an end. Time to head back to Star Torch Academy. Together.
They just teleported us here. I gotta hear it.
I will be there for everyone. as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Yep, he still says it. Is it telling me to swap? Is it just saying that I can swap? It's such a cringe line to say. Not in that moment. I don't think it was cringe to say in that moment, but it's cringe to say here.
Are we there?
All good on your end, Golden Boy? Sela mentioned the Exostrider.
That was Imeth. Given how well you know me, I assume you know her too.
You found her?
I brought her back to the academy. It's...
Understood. But I do have...
It was returned.
That explains it. The Research Institute is report back when the reactor drive was in the sky. Its annual self-diagnostics caused the Exostrider's greatsword pointed at the Threnodian to weaken. The Exostrider is probably running the same procedure now to integrate what you returned. Best for you both to stay within the...
All right.
Next time you're in the infirmary, we should revisit your old plan. The one tied to the Exostride for now. Just be with Imeth. You've earned a break.
Looks like Imeth is at the auditorium. What's she doing there?
Auditorium. You know, they said that when they casted this game, right? They got British voice actors and forced them to make it an American accent. I don't know if that's what the main character is. Because I know that they embraced the actors' original accents later into the game. But I think, the main character might still be trapped. Let's just see. We can easily see this. Wrong one.
I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future.
Chase Brown.
Leaving the past behind.
Football running back. Voice actor. He's from Tennessee, so no. Arknights, and he's in Wuthering Waves. So what is that a Tennessean accent that we're hearing? In either case. Didn't they stopped having English in this game? Remember that. It's all he's known for. Oh, he's in Lies of P as well. Sure, that's not him. Is this him or is this... This is him.
She tastes like a piece of heaven I won't be going to. Kissing her is relief. It's a delicate sort of demand. She pulls away, panting.
That's him. He looked young in that thumbnail, but nah, he looks like his age there. Kind of a weird haircut, though. Ooh. What's up with the stutter? It's still doing it. Because of... Okay, the whole computer is stuttering. Okay, it's not anymore. Or is it? It's still stuttering. One second, actually. Okay, yeah, it is on its. It's on its scale here. I can't hear my computer at all when I'm gaming. Pretty sure my GPU is at 100% too. It's actually not. Dude, what is this stutter?
That's the last of the average, right? I'm beat. Can't wait for dinner after work. Hey, is this thing still on?
It's making me think, is it a stutter? I think it's really just the game being weird.
You know what? I just had a brilliant idea.
Why do I feel like someone's...
Hey, that's a totally unfair stereotype. I was just thinking, now that people can actually see me, I could, you know, attend my own an unfinished song completed after all these years. I know, right? You have to see this.
That's the first thing
Are we
she
there
thinks
yet?
of.
Entries open, everyone! The fan meeting will begin soon. For years, the little website I threw together to post songs kept getting comments. They'd talk about how much they loved a song, or share problems they were having in their lives, and then they started connecting with each other. I never saw myself as a hitmaker. I was just an amateur, singing what was in my heart. But over time, they stopped being just my songs. They became a melody that connected people. If my listeners want a complete song, I'll finish it for them. Or maybe for me, too.
You really do care about the people of Lahairoi, don't you, Imeth?
I guess I do now. Wouldn't have said that at the start, though.
I guess that was her in Void Space that we were looking at before, huh? I was gonna say this kind of doesn't make a sense to me, as much sense to me, because we got a glimpse of her real personality in being this I don't care at all perspective, but no, she was trying to take your burden. That's all she was doing there. It's really weird, like, sitting down. My legs get cold, I'm sure because of circulation, right? But it's not cold in my room, so it's like I want to turn on the heater. Would be nice if I had a standing desk, huh?
To be honest, I never had some grand passion. Before I became a ghost, I just wanted to live an easy, happy life and try. And my whole I want to be a savior thing? Well, that was just me trying to copy you.
Okay, so that was her real personality then.
But after I died, I had all this time. Time to know. So many people here dream of. I'd rather be the one who looks up.
Really? But the way I see it... Go on then, Imeth.
You'd better. But first,
It took. You had to beat this scene to get an actual
There.
uniform?
brand new, just like I remember you wearing. Looks good, right? This I remember when you used to wear this around the academy. You'd leave a whole trail of swooning admirers in your wake. What? Now, go grab that seat over there. Bess, as for me, it's showtime.
Isn't it so incredible?
Dang, I really don't want to watch this.
We're here sharing
I'm gonna go to the
the
bathroom.
same time and space. In your eyes, the sparks look like thousands of bright stars. I have gazed at for thousands of times. May all sweet take flight. With the truth to be your guiding light. Let your curiosity set your spirit free and wild like fire. If a lonely night surprise to see our dreams glowing brightly, every second is worth it. You build a world of miracles, someone in the treasures. The stream of shimmering daily moments reach our way to my soul and stop me from drifting. It might be the solid ground to stand, so let's sing together. Every light I'm giving all goes back to you, goes back to you.
Mingle with a lively crowd.
It's I can't believe she's at. Oh, I'm getting her autograph. Of course, it's the Tard E song. You can't be serious.
Imeth. I heard that name from a senior in energy science.
Why?
Because she was the social butt. I still don't see why that's her song, Fallen Petal.
I mean, she never really seemed that way from her online replies.
Maybe your impression of her was a little too personal.
Imeth from Rebel College.
Imeth?
Yeah, she always wanted her as a mentee. I thought Professor
Can't believe I've lived to hear the full version of this song. I'm gonna cry. Oh, you're so talented. Why did you stop posting new songs all these years?
An autograph! Please, Fleet Snowfluff!
All
I
right.
thought she
all
couldn't touch
right.
anything. What the heck?
Dry your tears. Autograph coming right up. Why haven't I been writing? Oh, you know how inspiration goes.
I just realized they said brain rot in that there. I wonder if brain rot is a global term or not.
My homeland. The Sentinel. The Exostriders were built to transport the Sentinels. The wreck Imeth found in the Void Matter suggests not all of them made it through. The wreck's design matches the Exostrider here in the High Roy, the one forced to go offline to stop the Thnodian. Their power should be so. Why was one destroyed and devoured, while the other managed to stop the Thnodian and seal the Strider Gate with its greatsword? Where did that strength come from?
Well, that's find out next time on Wuthering Waves, patch 4.0. I don't know, dude. I think we're supposed to be going back to somewhere, right? New Federation, something, something, something.
There's a peak.
All done. Let's go. Please, a little meet and greet?
So,
A wander about the academy.
But we didn't get. It wasn't a death flag. Can she exist beyond the academy? I guess, though? Doesn't really sound like it. Or I guess Lahai Roy in general. Are we gonna get, I mean, we already kind of did get foreshadowing, but are we gonna get, like, person foreshadowing? There's gonna be somebody who was watching us
This is
in the
incredible.
background.
Having company like this? The boredom I felt as a ghost could have literally killed me again.
Like, turns out this would be the perfect time to have somebody in the shadows watching you, being like, huh. So he regained his memories. I'll have to report this. Turns out he's actually not the only one sent from his civilization.
Want to go up top to feel the breeze? Even a fake sky.
Let's just make do with a Nutri-Pack.
Are we there yet?
Since you cleared your memories, you stopped reporting. So they sent someone else. And this person is a lot more ruthless in their saving. I wrote. Playfully booped her nose.
Now
Now that your frequency is stable, what will you do next? Stay in Lahai Roy, maybe?
I'm literally gonna skip this.
Huh? Why am I in control of Sigilum? Is it because I absorbed its frequency? Imeth's mind space is even more chaotic than last time.
Won't let me turn around. That's kind of weird. Oh, okay. Now it does. Oh, I must have some weird goings on with the boundaries here. I don't think it's properly wrapping around. I literally can't turn around. Oh, wait, what? No, it won't let me turn that much when I'm stopped, but I can if I hold W. Okay. So here's the foreshadowing part, right?
Sigilum. Back for more? Thought I made a mess of you last time. I can tear you apart 1,000 times, but you never really die, do you? Fine. You're going to sit there and listen to me lose it. After all, there's no one else to hear this.
I can't speak. Or move. Was Sigilum incapable of speech back then?
You know, I found something interesting in the Exostrider's reactor drive. A message left by my future self. Years ago, while sailing the stars towards Solaris, an Exostrider caught the attention of Aleph 1. Both of them tore through the Strider Gate, clashing in the caverns deep below. The Exostrider has combat features, but it was still no match for Aleph 1. Its body was shattered, energy nearly depleted, and void matter kept pouring through the Strider Gate. Aleph 1 kept pushing, desperate to squeeze its whole disgusting bulk into this world. It was almost successful. It would have ended everything.
Until...
But then a girl named Imeth emerged from inside the Threnodian itself. The great savior, making her dramatic entrance at the final moment. The Exostrider watched her touch its great sword, the one pinning the Threnodian. Their resonance sent a surge of power back into the reactor drive. It turned the massive blade, forcing the Threnodian back through the Strider Gate and driving a seal over it. But the human girl who had resonated with the Exostrider, she was dragged through the Strider Gate with the Threnodian, vanishing from Solaris forever.
Imeth was the key? She helped the Exostrider seal the Threnodian?
How does she go back in time?
I was shocked at first, but the moment I stepped into void space, it all made sense.
Or her destiny...
This distorted black hole
Yeah, I
of a
figured.
realm where time and space are warped. It appeared when the Threnodian came to Solaris. Anything lost inside can exist in multiple moments at once. Things caught in it can be thrown into junctures of time they were never part of. And I I can move through it all. The void matter can't touch me. Do you have any idea what this means?
Where is this going?
Okay, so it was a death flag.
It means I can use it to go back. Back to the very moment Aleph 1 descended. Time, cause, effect. A perfect closed loop. But my meeting with him all those years ago, that wasn't the cause. It was the effect. Only by resonating with the Exostrider and dying as a synchronist all those years ago could I later become the Exostrider's true resonator as a digital ghost.
That literally doesn't make sense because effect precedes cause. She's saying the reason why she could go back in time is because... So, sorry. The reason why... she even met the main character is because she could go back in time. But if she never met the main character, she would have never gone back in time. Like, we're on, like, the wrong end of this perspective to where... like I said, where effect precedes cause. I'm eating a hot wing. That's why it sounds like I'm eating.
And only in this forum could I cross void space, return to the past, and power the Exostrider to save Lahai Roy.
Like, what doesn't make sense, doubly so, is this means that she has to do it. She has to sacrifice herself to go back in the past. But if it's the past, when? Literally, when does she have to do it? What I'm trying to say is, what difference does it make 50 years from now if she decides to go back into the past? Or if she waits 150 years to go back into the past. Or if she waits 236 years to go back in the past. She just has to do it at some point. But since she's immortal, that some point doesn't have to come. Right? Like, there would be no, what is the vocabulary I'm thinking of? Like, there's no pressure for her to go back in time right now. This is where I'm saying we're like on the wrong side of it. It would make more sense if we have already seen the result of a world destroyed by Aleph 1. And we need to go back into the past to stop it. Let me grab some chocolate mints. Hold on. Walking in here, I can definitely see how hot it is.
And only because Lahai Roy survived could he have ever come here, rescue my younger self, and let me grow up here to become the chosen synchronist in the first place.
No, I have to get Sigilum to move. I need to stop.
Only I can do this. It has to be me. Just like him, I can't turn away from a responsibility like this. There's just one thing. One last push. Just one more time. I want to.
I miss.
Yep, like I said, it doesn't make sense. Just plain and simply doesn't. I think what makes it doubly not make sense is that since she's a ghost, she's immortal. If she wasn't a ghost and she was just someone who was lost in space at one point and has the power to travel through it, then like, yes, she would have to go back in time before she died of old age, you know what I mean?
For over 10 years now, I've tried the same thing.
Yeah.
Every time the reactor drive ran its self-diagnostics during peak void storm season, I tried. But now, further along the timeline, the edges of void space are beginning to collapse. I don't know why the Threnodian is changing, but I know there won't be another chance.
There you go. Okay, there's the pressure. There it is.
I have to make the jump now, during this peak season, while void space is still stable. I'm not that child who needed protecting anymore. So if I can help, but before I go, I want to talk to him. To know how he's really been. I was always afraid that when he finally discovered the truth about himself, he'd feel so alone. But he told me about his journey after losing his memories. It was meaningful.
So this is
He
present,
met people-
Imeth, and I thought we were looking in the
people who care for
past.
him, who miss him. So even knowing the truth about his homeland now, he won't be alone. That's enough for me. Now I can finally let go. You? How?
Imeth, don't you dare decide this by yourself.
You're the one who taught me that my pain is no different from anyone else's. Forgive me.
So that was the past, and this is the present. It's just kind of weird that we saw it right after another.
Imeth!
She's gone. This is the piece I was missing. Luke said the core's self-diagnostics would trigger peak. She knew. When she returned to the core, she owned the lake in the Frostlands. The void matter is densest at its depths. If I'm lucky, I can find a way into void space from there. I can still catch up to her. I have to move now.
You know what? This subplot line is very similar to Steins Gate.
I'll have to jump into the lake from there.
It's a massive spoiler if I were to say it of Steins Gate. But one of the reveals, I mean, I'm going to say it. I'm not going to be entirely spoiling it, but one of the reveals is that turns out that one of your closest friends was actually a time traveler. Sent to the past to retrieve something. But she made a stop in your timeline in order to see her family before the world went to crap. She wanted to see her parents in a peaceful world. But the thing is you don't know any of that until after she had already left to go back and complete her mission, which is to go even further back in the past. So I guess I should back up. You find out that one of your closest friends is a time traveler from the future. She's from, like, say, the year 2050. And she jumped back to the year 2011 and just to see her family in a peaceful time. But her real mission was to go back even further in time to, like, 1998. But like I said, you don't realize this until after she had already left to go back to 1998. All the pieces connect. I really like that story. That was a really good visual novel.
Don't go! This can't be the only way.
It is. The void matter can't hurt me. Don't try to save everyone on your own. This time, you have to trust me.
No. If you do this, there's no coming back. The Strider Gate will shut you out forever.
This is the only way. The loop will close. And the Hyrule will survive. And we will find each other in the Frostlands.
Now, I realize that every story can't be like this, but this was a much better story. While it technically is a waifu of the week story, It's way better.
I hope to make you proud. I hope I haven't let you down.
I gotta play her? I am.
My body, it's breaking apart. Have to overclock to get through. Oh, should have known it'd be this brutal.
Did they get these visuals from Star Citizen?
We had our time, short as it was, but it mattered. But even family can't stay together forever. The time to part always comes. I've long come to terms with this responsibility. I don't regret a thing. But still. Wish I didn't have to leave you.
So, what kind of person do you want me to be when I grow up? A teacher? A scientist? A singer? Huh. Which should I choose? Maybe a model?
Model?
A pastry chef? Oh, what about an animal caretaker? What would make you proud?
Imeth, my only wish for you is that you live a happy life.
I see.
And you? What's your wish for me?
I wish that in your long, long life, you never forget how to feel the sorrow and the joy.
Oh, getting to share this final journey with you makes me so happy.
Myth said someone lifted her from the lake when she was a child. That's when she lost her talisman. It wasn't my past self who saved her. It was me. Right here. Right now. My failure to save Imeth, has it already become part of the High Roy's chain of cause and effect? There's still a way. I can't give up here. Imeth is on the other side of the Strider Gate. I'll just go through it and bring her back.
Yeah, I'll just go through it and bring her back.
So someone has to pilot the Exostrider, open the Strider Gate, and deal with the Thenodian anyway. I'll do it.
I was kind of wondering,
They're slim. They're not zero.
because in you know, not only like I don't even have to go outside of this game. Earlier, there's a story like this in 3.0 with Yuno. Like Yuno's story is pretty similar to this, but you managed to find the ending that sees everyone survive. So I was like, I wonder if you're gonna do the same thing here. It's like you found the true ending. Yuno's ending, you could say, was even sadder, just in that her existence was forgotten. People didn't even know her presence.
It touched the talisman, then ran away. Is it trying to lead me somewhere?
That Solus dude, that Helio guy.
That direction. It's the Synchroling training grounds.
What's wrong? The simulation pod won't open?
Oh.
Seems so. It bugged out with an emergency error and just locked down.
But it's showing it's occupied.
Like, these last scenes are very long. I keep thinking back to 3.0. I skipped a lot of 3.0 because I was kind of exhausted of the story at that point. But they were like this too.
Imeth?
Okay. So days go by.
The train for Star Torch Academy and the Frostlands. Void Storm hazard level.
Okay, so that was the present that we saw. Okay, I thought you had like somehow gone back in time to where she died. But no,
Are we there
this
yet?
is the present.
This is her paper plane. You can keep it. I know you're not Imeth. You're... But if you exist... Otherwise, the Solace Kin couldn't have brought you back. So, it wasn't for nothing. If I hadn't gone looking for Imeth, I never would have found this talisman. And you wouldn't be here at all. Luke told me you're a piece of her. A thread that... If I follow it, maybe I can find where... You might have only said that to comfort me. No one has ever seen what's beyond the Strider Gate. It's all just guesswork. How long has it been for her since she was pulled into that chaos? Is she still alive? And if she is, how much longer can she hold on? I don't know. But I will hold on to hope. Because the world she saved is so full of it. So peaceful. And so beautiful. It's strange. Seeing Imeth so quiet like this. I will cross the Strider Gate and bring you home. Wait for me, Imeth.
fresh wash of sunlight spreads over the grass and window panes. When the last whisper smoke
Clearly not
dissolves in the lake.
an English speaker there. And how many voiced like outro songs are we gonna get? Wait, we're seeing everyone here. But this place isn't over, right? We just saw Sigrica. Sigrica, I don't know how to say her name. We still gotta see her waifu of the week story. And the teacher. Sure, there'll be an Act 4.
Luke texted me to go to the Exostrider plant at the
Segue.
infirmary. Better get going.
What's crazy about this game, and it makes more sense for a company like Kuro Games, is how the success of this game, the money clearly went back into the game. Like, this game is way higher budget than it was when it launched, such that I can call this a AAA game now. I wouldn't have called it a AAA game at launch.
How are you recovering from your injuries, Nora?
Oh, Dr. Herson took very good care of me. I just did what he said.
How to put this? I think you can have more faith in yourself, Sigrica.
I'm skipping. I just read that. I'm just skipping.
Sundermere.
Yes. I keep a small workspace of my own here.
Okay. You can tell that I get impatient. What? Playing this game, right? My issue is I like reading, and it's a lot of the times I'd rather just read what happens next rather than
Leave them to me. Let's not waste any more time.
wait. He's who is what's current, right? Okay, yeah. So this must be the story that's going on right now then. Because we did use him earlier, but I guess it was a preview of him.
The bath's clear. Game over. Imbalance ends here. I am the vessel. Accurate prediction.
The sound effects of him attacking sounds like you using the Keyblade.
Huh. Gotcha. The Exostrider's sword emits a unique frequency. It shields my workspace from most long-range detection methods.
Okay, he's got a bat cave.
You picked a good spot.
Literally, though.
Quite a stash.
This is what a secret room is about. Now, where were we? Let's start with the conclusion before we get into all the details. You asked me to come to Lahai Roy to watch. Warren was the first Fraxidus mole you uncovered, and you certainly won't be the last. Think of the Space Trek Collective as a web of competing powers. It's as much a haven for independence as an isolated polar region, rich with exoswarm and the potential for technological, even for the
You're saying the fall of Helios wasn't the real goal?
It was one of several. After your journey in Huanglong and Renacida, I'm correct. Given the Threnodians' unique nature, it's sure to catch their attention. Moreover, Aleph 1 is...
Spying on the Fraxidus is risky. Why would I have chosen...
Well... You've always preferred to see things for yourself. Please, follow me to that table.
What the heck? Resident Evil? What are we doing here? What's going on? Oh, okay. You examine the transparent container, which appears to have some kind of liquid inside. There's a golden hue quietly contained inside. Okay, I just said the same thing twice. You realize it looks identical to the blood that flowed from Luke's hand during your fight on the space station. I must have skipped
The
that.
golden serum, developed by the Naviale group. But I prefer its other name, Ichor. My father started it as a medication for rare diseases. But as research progressed, it came to represent something far more ambitious. The drug of evolution.
So I was right when I was calling it Ichor, right? They were calling it Icor in Code Vein. Whoops. Now I'm gonna look. It is Icor.
Icor.
Oh, so I'm wrong calling it Ichor. The ethereal fluid making up the blood of the gods and or mortals in Greek myth. It's Icor. Never is it ever. Even the Greek it's based on, which seems to be actually not Greek. So he's just saying it wrong.
Icor. Icarus.
Evolution. Sounds like something the Fraxidus would like.
Well, on paper it worked. I became its resonator, so it would be unfair to say it was but I was a rare case who survived. All it cost me was excruciating pain and my colored vision. Most test subjects like me. It wasn't until I met you that I realized. The rest is in my study, shall we?
So he sees in black and white. How do you lose color in your vision? Pictures a child drawing of a family rendered in simple, earnest lines. That's a really good drawing for a child. There's an art style to it. This looks more like art for a child, for a children's book. Father and an older and younger brother. Each one wearing a big happy smile. On the back of the frame picture, a scribbled note reads, "Always happy, Ryan Herson." It must have been drawn years ago, but the flame is carefully preserved and shows little wear. I'm gonna have to end because I'm actually getting tired.
My brother Ryan drew this picture. We're not related by blood. Father took us both in after his own children passed away from a... Ryan never could handle pain. But he was easy to cheer up.
So, that's why.
For a while, I tried to be the perfect son Father wanted. It never worked. So eventually, it only got worse from there. I thought what my father did was a rather mundane story. A cliche until your hints made me suspect it was someone's staged finale. So I had my father's grave exhumed.
But we're already into it now. I shouldn't have started this, not realizing it. This is Luke's story. Examine the burnt page. Many parts of it are illegible due to the burns. It seems to appear to have been salvaged from a fire. The illegible contents is a report. It mentions the Hawaii and Void Matter. It was originally destined for the New Federation. So that is the next place we're going then. At the bottom of the report, you find a signature. The Fraxidus. That's weird because it's like, I never said that out loud myself. Fraxidus' insignia.
The entire Lola logistics carrier was already blown to smithereens, but managed a quick glimpse before the fire consumed most of the page.
A Fraxidus Overseer's report on its way to the New Federation.
Yes. The recipient is Eris in the New Federation.
So he's the link to the New Federation.
Those three items you just showed me. Did the Fraxidus get into Noviali's work after learning about...
They didn't just get into our work. Have you ever met the Fraxidus' Grand Architect?
The thousand-faced survivor. We met near the Styx Lake, deep within the dark... Wait.
Yes. I think the Grand Architect sees life and death as a game. I wouldn't be surprised if Father was even smiling, and so... That's your answer.
Hatred.
Now, it has continued this train of investigation, and you'll see for yourself. My friends in the Black Shores told me you've already had a few...
3. Cristoforo, Frolova, and Scar. Plus the Grand Architect, you mean.
Ah, those names do ring a bell. Frolova is codenamed Hecate. Cristoforo? Arachnos. Intriguing, isn't it? The flair they have for their own branding.
I thought that was pronounced Hecate, but the thing is it's Greek. Yeah, I was gonna say it's originally Greek, so Hecate is how you would say it with Japanese phonemes. Hades too. That's not what I want. It is Hecate. Huh.
Hecate.
I think I first saw that name in Path to Nowhere, and her name was Hecate. I think so. Now that I'm saying that out loud, is it pronounced that? Maybe I just assumed pronouncing it like that.
But it's a telling detail. The codename can reveal its owner's style, personal tastes. Think about it. A powerful resonator who causes chaos at random leaves no trail to follow. But give them a preference, a pattern. We can start to build a profile from the pieces. I've been compiling reports on the Overseers for years. I've reactivated your access. You'll find the door controls right over there.
I remember before 3.0 was revealed, people thought that 3.0 was going to be not 3.0, 2.0. Before 2.0 was revealed, people thought that 2.0 was us going to the new Federation. Because they showed concept art of it. But they were like, no, that's not the next place we're going.
The Fraxidus is loosely organized. Most of its members have only undergone basic, artificially induced body modification. They're not terribly difficult to neutralize.
Oh man, I just got tired.
But if you encounter artificers with more creative modifications, you're likely looking at the handiwork of Hydra. Hydra is their leading mind on human evolution and body modifications. Whoever they are, they often work in tandem with Siren. In other words, if you spot one, be on guard in case the other is lurking close by. Zashiki Warashi won't require much of your attention. This overseer primarily operates in Ashinohara, a region that's been largely destroyed by the Lament.
Okay, how convenient. I was gonna say, for good, what would make this neat is if, like, this is somebody we know. These are characters that we actually know already. Turns out, Zani is a double agent. Was Zashiki Wawashi, was that the one dude? There are spirit-like beings told about mostly in the Iwate prefecture. They're said to be yokai that live in parlors or storage rooms, and that they perform pranks. It's believed that they are people who saw one would receive good fortune. Interesting. One that was a good omen and not a bad omen. I don't think I've heard of this ghost. The name sounds familiar, but I don't actually think I've really seen or heard of it. I was saying how convenient because there's currently a purge of Japanese media in anything Chinese. Because of global relations between the two. Japan said they would come to Taiwan's defense if they were ever invaded, and that severely pissed China off. So much so that they're doing everything they can to, like, purge Japanese media from their the zeitgeist. Stop watching Japanese anime, stop listening to Japanese music, stop making video games or making stories that mention Japan.
Ashinohara. I've heard of it somewhere before.
The girl we had in the infirmary for a while. Chisa, I remember. The city that trapped her, Onami, is part of Ashinohara. Now, on to two key pieces of the puzzle. I did say the Fraxidus was a loose organization, but even the most scattered cells still need funding to function. Remember that report from earlier? It's only a matter of time before you go to the new Federation. And based on the intel I've gathered, that's their most critical base of operations. And where you'll find Eris.
How critical? Do they operate in the open?
Not exactly. But in a place where money talks, they must have members in the highest echelons of government and business. Key members. Their foothold in the new Federation has given them immense leverage. With that endless stream of wealth, the Fraxidus operates with impunity across the planet. Speaking of which, Star Torch Academy is also heavily funded by the new Federation. To be blunt, they're the Space Trek Collective's single largest donor.
Eris, huh? Duly noted. I'm assuming the other key piece is the Grand Architect?
The Fraxidus Grand Architect. Their true name is unknown. They only appear through borrowed identities. Real people, legendary beings, and even the phantoms of the dead from others' memories. I did brush shoulders with them once. It was a shame. I had no idea at the time, and missed my shot. This pen was the only thing I brought back from that great fire. I have yet to decipher the lettering, but it shows one thing for sure. The Grand Architect has been around for a very, very long time.
Did I predict? Did I predict earlier on accident? I mean, that it's not like that. It confirms anything. But I was saying, you know, what would be a good plot line is that what if you aren't the only one that was sent here? Because that is the point, right? The Fraxidus are doing their own thing. They aren't inherently evil, but what they're doing is evil. And it turns out, right, that I'm sure this Grand Architect is probably someone from your homeland. I say I'm sure. That's my guess, right?
It's a pity you called me to Lahai Roy. Otherwise, I would have continued following that trail. But you always have a good reason, right?
You uncovered all this by yourself.
More or less. I did have some help along the way.
To get your hands on one of the Grand Architect's personal items, you did more than just follow a trail. You infiltrated them.
Playing along with them isn't that difficult once you get the hang of it. Like I said, they are a loose organization.
And knowing the Fraxidus, stealing all that intel on the Overseers is risky, no matter how loose they are. Each infiltration will only be more dangerous than the last. Luke, how can a doctor who doesn't value his own life save anyone else's?
Why are you suddenly so accusatory? Like, what? That's a pretty bold statement to just suddenly give to somebody.
You know, this is the second time you've said those words to me.
They got away again.
If I hadn't been so cautious, I could have taken care of them this time. I should send today's findings to him. It's been 2 years. Suppose I'm due for a report. Good. You got the intel. Would have been a shame if I got myself killed for nothing. You want me to go to Lahai Roy?
There's evidence of their activity in Lahai Roy. I need you to keep an eye on things.
Now is not the right.
You've already drawn enough attention. Do we really have to wait for you to get killed to decide it's the right time? How can a doctor save anyone else's life if he doesn't value his own? Keep pushing like this, and you'll be no different from them.
No.
Trust me, that's only the warm-up. Oh, listen to me on this.
Very well. So I've led a leisurely life in the High Roy ever since? No need to worry. I know my limits.
He's the only one with color? Okay.
Let's set aside the Fraxidus for now. We should discuss the Exostrider plan. But first, tell me what happened to you and Imeth in the Frostlands. I see. Imeth, she...
I understand her reasons. She was fighting for her dream, for Lahai Roy. But I won't accept it. There's more.
Now, about the Exostrider. It started with Space Trek Collective finding a giant Solaskin root network in Bjartar Woods. They identified it as the lid sealing the Strider Gate, so to speak. It keeps the Threnodians' fractured forms sealed on both sides of the Strider Gate. Break it, and these forms will reunite. That wouldn't just spell, but the Collective still yearned to open that gateway, to explore the unknown. So, they created the Synchronists. But lately, the Threnodians' attacks on the seal have been increasing. I'm afraid with the reactor core returned, all you need now is a little patience. Wait for the Exostrider to awaken. Then we can focus on how to use it to find Imeth. You were a synchronist in the Academy once before.
Then I'll wait for your news, Luke.
Certainly. But our immediate priority should be the Fraxidus. Rover said he'd like to check on the Exostrider in the Frostlands before. Now then.
Dr. Herson, is something the matter?
Must you always assume the worst?
I find that highly unlikely, Doc.
Rover.
Ah, so this is about Imeth. He was so tight-lipped with me about what happened in the Frostlands.
Sitting on our hands won't fix anything. And he was willing to open up. If a friend runs into trouble. Besides...
Very well.
Now I'm Luke.
The incision has to be clean.
Dude, everything.
Don't want to mess for suturing.
Oh wow, you can see the echoes. Oh yeah, you can't see these parts of the echoes, I remember. You even have his weapon. I can't see his info.
Look, a laser sword.
Oh, that's right. I didn't level this one up all the way. I was
Pretty
afraid
cool,
to
right?
because of how much money it costs. Dude, look how much money. I still need 176,000. seeing that means it was already tomorrow when I... Oh, that's right. Nice. What was I trying to do? I was trying to do this. The only person we know from New Federation, right, is Calcharo, isn't it?
I see my way clear.
Yeah, New Federation. Isn't he the only New Federation person? She's Black Shores. Dan Jin is the only one who's never been in the story, right? Period. So she's Huang Long and Jinzhou. She's the only one who, she's literally never been mentioned. Was she mentioned? I cannot remember. Yeah, I remember him. I mean, of course we know her. Yeah, all these people we saw before. Azure, something like that. It's weird seeing her. She's absolutely a character that we haven't seen before. And Yang. She's literally the mascot, like the female mascot of the game. And yet, we literally haven't seen her in years. I don't think every character, but he's not New Federation, right? Yeah. Everyone else is pretty... It really would have only have been 1.0 characters that would have a New Federation link, because everyone else has a link to where they're from. I kind of want to not do this, but I doubt I can stop. Like, let me use my stamina real quick.
Look, a laser sword. Pretty cool, right?
That was a good place in the story to stop anyway.
Symphony of life. Heed the echoes. Ictus, ready. Cadence, halt. Are we there yet? Symphony of life. Wails, rejoicing, the soul, never entombed.
Silence.
I don't want to use it all on that because that's kind of a little useless.
The tides have whispered of your arrival.
Where do I get this? Exoswarm.
Symphony of life. Cadence, hold.
What the heck just happened there?
Mr. Beat. Witness. Blossoms in wilt.
Take a breath, and right here.
I was doing my ability,
Oh, this will be fun.
but it just like stopped. I still have the music? No. Oh, yep, music's still there.
Symphony of life. Preparatory begin. I feel nothing.
Oh, I got stunned out of it right there.
Meaningless rumble. Ictus, ready.
Oh, I thought we killed the other one. I would have done that.
Songs of old.
I'll keep you company. Oh, this will be fun.
Okay, that should be enough. What is that, like, helicopter sound I'm hearing? The projector to detect. I got one.
Why not savor this?
I need. This one. Just walked over to do the other one.
What we want has a way of appearing when least expected.
Not quite caught up, but it'll be the first time in a while since I have been. Like I said, I think that was the best story so far, just because we finally we're kind of moving the main plot forward. Pretty much like that whole like almost the whole of 2.0 was not moving the plot forward. The only part you could say that would have been the Florlova. Florlova. That's not Florlova, it's Frolova. And then that whole back half of 2.0 is all just filler. What's here? Oh. Almost 100% of this whole area, though. What's kind of weird is that it's an open world game in gameplay, but not the story. The story doesn't require you to do anything in the open world. You know, like if this was Zelda, it's like, of course it would be like, go here to unlock and fight the mythical beast, and then go here, and then go here, and then in the middle you'll fight. Right, you get it through all, and you have to do that by open worlding. No, when you just play the story, it doesn't have you interact with the open world at all. I can fast travel to these platforms? That's weird. Can I? Oh no, that's right, you turn into them. I think maybe in the other places you don't. Wrong button. Okay, here you go. I was gonna say, can't I share it with someone?
It's an honor to sail with the Lorient. Look, they think so too. Once again, we find ourselves aboard a ship. So, ready to hoist the sails with me once more?
We're hearing her voice again. I used to use Carlotta so much, and I haven't touched her. They don't say anything.
Where are you sailing? I can be the navigator.
No one else says anything.
Very well. Let us journey deeper into the waters however we please. Just you and I, till we begin to tire.
It's a very... She sounds like a goddess or a queen when she says that.
This feels different from foam. Why are you laughing? Not that incident again. Stop making me embarrassed.
When I was young, I feared the sea. A vast blue wilderness with towering tides, nowhere firm to stand. Gladiators can hunt on land, but at sea, they're helpless. That fear stayed with me until I boarded a gondola. The moment I took the helm, I realized the ocean can be conquered too, just by a different kind of strength.
Okay, she's the only one that says something kind of intimate. So far, at least.
Ships and the sea. Many associate them with freedom. Well, Captain, which freeland is our next stop?
Wasn't Boiling one? No, I was gonna say, wasn't she a 3.0 or a 2.0? She was, but she doesn't have anything to say. Wait, so it's just Renacita people then, and not 2.0 people. That's everybody I have, right? Technically Cantarella, that's correct. You're not really steering it, which is what's weird.
If you wish. Gondolas are such private escapes. Any commotion fades into the water.
I hope I won't fall in this time.
Wow. Okay. That's how she dies, isn't it? That she falls into the ocean? Surprised she had something to say since she's not from Renacita. You just see her story here.
A melody smooth as silk. How nice.
Oh, I didn't know that they speak like that. That surprised me because I was like, wait, I'm not using Frolova. Okay, well, what other people say?
If you wish.
I have to say this every time, I guess.
Are such private escapes. Any commotion fades into the water.
You have to have that animation. It's so weird. It doesn't really make sense. I'd rather not dive into the ocean, into the water like that. If I'm, you know, on top of it.
A beautiful sight. Made even more so in your company.
So they all say something.
Is this a little excursion?
Too bad there's not really a reason to do anything here. I know that they did change it, huh? Because now I'm thinking about it, yeah, in 3.0, because they gave you the ability to fly in this region. You kind of didn't need to interact with what was on the ground, because you just flew over it. Flying was fun though. So it wasn't surprising when they were like, yeah, we're not adding that. You're not going to be able to fly in the new area. We're going to have something different. But I'm remembering you have on your bike, you can,
Gotta go fast.
have someone ride it with you on it. Go first person. Is it the autopilot mode? Yeah, okay. They're actually.
All right, let Lahai Roy's top bikers see how you handle the ride.
They called me a speed queen, which is wrong because I'm male rover.
The sea of stars. It's breathtaking. Yet, every time I look at it, I'm filled with such mixed emotions.
So, are any of the 2.0s gonna say anything? I doubt it, right? Yeah. It's just screenshot fodder. Wait, did I unlock that? Nice, I did unlock that.
So, where to this time? Now, don't tell me. Not knowing is half the fun. All those fallen stars. Where do you think they end up?
Okay, it's almost 6 a.m. I gotta stop. Can't I change the playlist somewhere? Why is her more money? Why is hers more money? Oh, because you get the bike too. Guessing these are the most popular characters, which is why they have outfits. I don't really like any of them.
May I pray for anything specific for you?
She
It
fell
would be
off
my
hard.
honor. Anything I can
I
help
like
you
Sonny, but this outfit's alright. It's definitely not worth $25.
I alone will
I've never
decide
really
whether
been
it's
Mr.
for show
Swimsuit
or
guy.
for battle.
Especially not One Pieces. So this one's also just meh.
Plan with convention, then conquer by ingenuity.
And this one to me feels like, while it's different, it feels like Player 2 outfit. Where it still looks like her. It's hard to describe. Outfits are weird to me sometimes because sometimes where technically this is really different. It's really weird that her breasts are just jiggling independently. Right, they're just jiggling in perpetuity. Perpetuity, right? No. But what am I trying to say? The fact that the outfit looks like it's like if you closed my eyes and then showed this outfit to me, I'd be like, what changed? Because it already looks like her.
I should try to smile more, you say? Like this?
Like, I like it when outfits completely change the theming of the character.
May I pray?
And they don't just look like a the same thing
smile
but
more,
different.
you say? Like this?
I would say a swimsuit is probably one of those things. Like, yeah, if you put her in a swimsuit, like a bikini, yeah, that looks really different. And then you changed her hairstyle too. But I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be a sexy one. I'm just saying, like,
Plan
if she's dressed up like a Jiangshi,
then conquer
or
by ingenuity.
dressed up like a witch, right? She's like in a cosplay or something. She's dressed up like Frankenstein's monster. That's what I mean by as far as an outfit goes. Go back. Maybe you just do the playlist here. Yeah. Yeah, so there is Sonic music. Is this the screaming one from Frontiers? Yeah, I think this is the one from Frontiers. I can't skip ahead. This might get my stream deleted on YouTube. I don't know. I don't know if this is it. I don't recognize this song at all. Yeah, I don't recognize this one either. Giddy up. I recognize. I've never played Reload, but I mean I played and beat Persona 3, so I recognize this song. Color Your Night is gotta be where you're out at night. In the town and not at home. I never felt like da 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 da. This one sounds familiar. It's definitely a new song though. Oh wow, this song? It's like the most common song you hear. Surprised they didn't have the battle theme. I like it when it drops right here. I like the happy feel to it. Okay, we're done. I never ended up playing Neo 3. I didn't expect those last scenes to be so long. That was really what felt like an ending, which was just weird because I know it wasn't actually one. I'm looking at this background and it's actually weird because this curtain is 3D. Like the shadows are really weird looking. Like they look like fake shadows that are clipping on each other. There's probably way more of these. I've had these backgrounds for years. These corgi ones. Okay, we don't need to get distracted. Yeah, thank you for watching if you did. Um Honestly, I've been streaming a lot more now because how easy it is with two PCs. I wanted to play Neo 3, but I don't know what we'll play now. I've been having fun with Marathon. Like I said, it takes a lot out of me, but I've been having fun. We could play more Marathon and also more Neo 3, right? Until Crimson Desert comes out. I get paid this week. Yeah, I need to buy Crimson Desert when I get paid. But